Lord Chavoya, East Coast Figs, C Shop 06, and Peyton Ponce, you have been acknowledged. Metal Driver here, and today we're looking at the AEW Supreme Collection Series 2 Kenny Omega. Now the packaging is exactly the same as Series 1. You get to see everything that comes with this set through the front and the sides of the box, along with this really cool image of Kenny Omega on the back. But let's not waste any more time, let's go ahead and open this up and take a closer look at the best bout machine. Here we get a 360 look at the Supreme version of Kenny, featuring some great detail, and it comes with several pieces of accessories that include an AEW microphone, which we have seen many times before, so I don't really need another one in my collection, but we get one. It's painted well. The AEW World Championship belt, which we have also seen many times before, so if you have one already, you should already know what to expect. And then mine comes with one gripping hand, which I'm pretty sure he's supposed to have two, based on the images I've seen online. But he does have three fisted hands. Yay! QC issues. So, again, based on the images online, I'm going to assume that mine was just a factory error. So I've got a QC problem here where I've got three fisted hands, specifically two left-fisted hands, one right, and no left gripping hand. So, again, I'm pretty sure this one is just mine. So, Jazzwares be Jazzwares. So really my only response to this is, what the hell? And then we do get an open hand, stylized for his finger bang pose. We do have the other one already on the figure. The Supreme Kenny also comes with three interchangeable head sculpts, two of which depicts his early run as champion. You can also use this as a babyface Kenny Omega. And then the one head sculpt with the dark hair and blue highlights is his heel version of Kenny. Now he does have another one, but that one's already on the head with the blue highlights. Each head sculpt is painted very well, and I think the likeness to Kenny Omega is pretty good. That is something that I can definitely say that Jazzwares does well, is getting the likeness to Kenny. They're usually pretty spot on. Other wrestlers, not so much. The facial hair is painted well on all three, and the one with the blue highlights has the handlebar mustache. Same thing with the default head sculpt. Now the head sculpt without the blue highlights features blonde hair with some mixed in with some black. I really like how that looks, so I'm going to use this as my babyface Kenny, and the expression on this face is a smiling one. I like that, whereas the other one is gritting his teeth. And then the other piece of accessory that he comes with is what makes the Supreme Collection unique, is that they have a lower half that's interchangeable. We get some nice paint detail on the legs. You get this really cool design here on the right side. The leg is blue, and we have this white design of, I think it's a dragon. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Painted very well, good detail there. Knee pads are painted very well. Green checker pattern, blue and white line work. Same thing here on the kick pad near the shin guards. That looks really good. And then on the other side, it is mostly white with a little bit of blue. Now this spot here looks a little bit sloppy. I don't know if that's intentional. I think I'll have to look this up. Knee pad is the same. Well, actually no, it's not the same. Different right here. Shin guard piece looks different as well, painted very well. I do like how the back is painted. Again, very good paintwork here. Nothing sloppy, nothing mispainted, nothing that looks terrible, so I'm really happy with how this turned out. And then later on, I'm going to see if these legs are loose on that torso. That was an issue with the first series Cody Rhodes, so hopefully that's not the case with this. And then the final accessory that it comes with is this entrance trench coat that is sleeveless. It is sculpted really well. Some nice sculpting all on the sides here. The buckles on the belt looks really nice. Looks really good on the back. I love the shoulder pieces right here. So very happy with how this turned out. It's nice and big. Now this is plastic normally. I don't like these plastic entrance attire. However, because this is a sleeveless piece, I'm not bothered by it because it's not going to really hinder any articulation. Well, maybe it'll hinder the butterfly joint here. So yeah, it does hinder that a little bit, but not a big deal. Got an Omega symbol here on the shoulder and on the other side. The head sculpt that's on Kenny Omega is really good. I love the expression that's on his face. It's got a nice smile. I think it looks like Kenny, so good job here, Jazzwares. This is the one with the blue highlight in the hair, so I think that is done very well. That looks really good. Like how that paint turned out. Paint on the facial hair looks really good. The teeth, the eyes look good. So really loving this head sculpt. I like all the other ones too, but this one's really good. Speaking of really good, the torso looks really good. I like these butterfly joints on Kenny. That looks really nice. He's got pinless double jointed elbows, so a nice feature of the Supreme collection. Got his finger bang gesture right here on the right hand, where it should be. And then looking at the tights, nice design right here. Really good paint work, no sloppiness, no mispaint. Really like how this turned out. Other side looks really nice, back side looks really good. Great paint work here. So awesome job, Jazzwares. Great paint right there. Knee pads look really good, same designs on both. And then the front of the shins got some really nice paint, so awesome job. I'm loving this. The articulation on Supreme Kenny is as follows. You've got a hinge and a ball joint here at the neck, although it does not look up because of the plastic hair, but it does look that far down, so that's great. Can turn side to side and tilt slightly. Shoulder goes that high up. It rotates all the way around. Bit tight and squeaky. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. Swivel and hinge at the wrist. Beautiful butterfly joints. I love this. He's got ball joints at the upper diaphragm and the lower part, so he crunches that far forward, goes that far back. And then at the waist, even further back, so great range there. This far forward, he can tilt, twist at the upper diaphragm, and twist at the waist. Legs go that far out, they go that high up. Thigh cut, double jointed knees, rotation at the top of the boot. Ankle goes that high up, so really not that high, that far down. Some excellent ankle pivot, and toe articulation. There is no wobbliness with this torso and leg combination, and unfortunately we do see wobbliness with the second pair of legs. That was an issue that I had with the Series 1 Cody, so it seems like that is the case here with Kenny. That should not be a difficult fix. Just need to make the ball joint here a little bit thicker, maybe applying a little bit of super glue, but still, I shouldn't have to do that, paying over $40 on this thing. Well, technically I bought this on Ringside, so that was even more, so that's ridiculous. That shouldn't happen. That should not be the case. So Jazzwares, fix that. Get your shit together. Legs go that far out, they go that high up. Thigh cut, double jointed knees, rotation at the top of the boot. Ankle goes not high up, does go that far down. Great ankle pivot and some toe articulation. So Kenny looks great with this set of legs. I'm going to pop his head off. I'm going to put one of the blonde ones on. Yeah, I like that. I think that's a good combination right there. The blonde hair with this set of legs. Here is the new Supreme Kenny next to two of my favorite Kennys from Jazzwares, Unrivaled Series 4 and Unmatched Series 1. Then here he is next to Unmatched Series 5. And now here they are next to Supreme Kenny with the black default tights. And then here's Supreme Kenny again next to Unmatched Series 5. And in case if you're wondering if those other head sculpts fit on the Supreme Kenny body, here's Unrivaled Series 4 on the Supreme body with the first set of legs, and then with the second set of legs. Here's the Unmatched head on the new Supreme body with the first set of legs, and then the second set of legs. And finally here is Unmatched Series 5 on the Supreme body with the first set of legs, and the second set of legs. And yeah, the Series 5 Unmatched one doesn't really look that great on this. The skin tone doesn't really match up, and the head's a bit loose. I absolutely love this Supreme Collection Kenny Omega. I love the interchangeable pieces, the accessories, the head sculpts, in my opinion, are on point. The butterfly joints are amazing. Now, this figure is not perfect. There are a couple of gripes and imperfections. Mine had a QC issue with coming with 3 pairs of fisted hands and not that gripping hand. And then the torso is loose. So the missing hand, that's just mine. But the loose torso, that may be a widespread thing, so just be aware of that. That if you do want to have a tighter ball joint, you might have to apply a little bit of glue on that. But aside from those issues, I think this is a fantastic figure. And if you want the best Kenny Omega in your collection, this is without a doubt the one to get. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to see my latest videos. Click on the card at the end of the video, and I'll see you next time.